Oh, go to hell! What is going on, you guys? It's Extreme here, and I am back with another episode of my Road to Max Prestige. Now, for those of you that are new around here, every day at 8 a.m. Pacific time, I do come out with new episodes of this series until we get to episode 400, and then I'm going to take a short break, and then when Advanced Warfare comes out, I'm going to start up all over again with a brand new season of my Road to Max Prestige. So, if you enjoy anything on my channel, this series or others, hit that subscribe button. It would mean a lot to me. Now, I kind of owe you guys a story. I've been saying I'm going to give you guys a story. I'm going to give you a story. I'm going to give you a story. It's time to deliver. So, the story I have for you guys today, well, it involves my ex. Yeah, I know. What the fuck, dude? This one you're going to like. Because it is a dirty story. Dum dum dum. Okay, that was stupid. But so the story goes, my ex-girlfriend, for those that are new around here, she I don't even know if I've actually said this before, but she was very self-conscious about her abilities to satisfy me, if you get what I'm saying. Which is kind of funny because she, I've always had one opinion of sex. There's only one way a guy can get off, and there's no special buttons you can push that will do that. But my ex, for some reason, thought there was. Yeah, no. Anyways, so she had this weird mentality that she had to find new and exciting ways to please me and whatnot, and she would do some wild and crazy things. Thus is the case in today's story. Because my ex had gotten in her head that she wanted to fulfill a fantasy of mine. Except this wasn't really so much of a fantasy as it was on my list of things to do before I die. What it was is, simply put, I wanted to fuck in a movie theater. I'm not lying. At this point, I was 25, I was 27? I think 25 to 26, 27. I'm not exactly sure. It was really early in our relationship when it happened. And I was actually up visiting her in LA. So it's even more like, oh crap, dude. Pee Wee Herman, here we come. If you don't get the reference, Google Paul Rubin. That's all I'm going to say. So I think it's Paul Rubin. I hope I got that right. So anyways, oh boy. I tell my ex my list a few weeks prior to this, and she goes, oh, okay, cool. So I don't know if I can do all this other stuff, but I can definitely do this. I just don't know when or where. I'm like, all right, whatever. She wanted to know the list. I gave it to her. I didn't expect any of it to happen. Oh. That's all I'm going to say. Some of the shit on that list did happen, and this was one. So I told her I was going to come up and see her for a weekend, and she was so excited and all this stuff. And again, this is just a few weeks after I told her my quote-unquote list. So I don't even think about it. Like, I just kind of, whatever, it's not going to happen. So I get up there, and everything's going well. Just hanging out, having fun. I'm enjoying my time with her, as I always did. And she makes the comment, like, hey, we should go see a movie. And I'm like, yeah, what do you want to go see? There was nothing out. Nothing worth watching. But she's paying, and I always had a firm belief that if someone wants me to go with them, and they're paying, I'm just along for the ride. So she tells me what she wants to go see, and I'm like, alright, don't really want to see that, but okay. Of course, I don't tell her this. I'm like, oh yeah, I really want to see that. It sounds like it's a good movie. I was full of shit, and I think she knew that because she was like, yeah, it'd be a great movie. Yeah. So we start planning out how we're gonna do this. We're gonna go to dinner, and then after that we'll go see the movie, and then after movie we'll go drive around, because that's usually what we did the last night I was in LA. We'd go do something. We wouldn't just sit at home. We'd go do something. And so we go to dinner, and when we're at dinner, she starts making little hints that I'm gonna get some tonight, which I almost always got some when I went up to see her. But on this particular night, it felt different, like it was going to be special. And I'm like, all right, I'm liking where this is going. No clue where it was going. I'm not going to lie, I honestly had no clue what she had planned. So we get to the movie theater and we're sitting down. You know, I've got a soda, a small thing of popcorn. She's got her stuff, and we're just sitting there chilling, waiting for the movie to start. And anytime I go to a movie, I don't ever go with the mindset of where can I sit where I can possibly get, you know, get a hand job, get a blow job, you know, maybe have some sex. So I have no clue what she's doing when we get in the theater, because she starts looking around. There's no one in the fucking theater. It's 11:30 at night. There's no one in the fucking theater. Yes, we went that fucking late, okay? So she's looking around, and I'm like, wait, there's no one here. I mean, she goes, well, I know, I'm trying to decide where I want to sit. And I'm like, there's nobody here. Why does it matter where we sit? You know, and it doesn't dawn on me. I'm serious. I'm oblivious. I'm actually half out of it at this point because I'm a little tired. I've been up since about 5 a.m. that day. So I'm just ready to go to bed. I'm probably going to, you know, snooze out for a little bit when the movie starts. That's my plan. That's not my girlfriend's plan. So we finally pick a spot, sit down. The movie's getting ready to start. I put my stuff down. I kind of just kick back and I just, you know, take a swig of my soda, and I'm like, all right, I'm just going to kind of chill. I don't want to make it look like I'm asleep. And the next thing I feel is a hand go down my pants, and I'm like, wait, what? Like, wait, what the heck? What the fuck is going on? And I look over at my now ex-girlfriend, then current girlfriend, and she's got her hand down my pants and a little smile on her face, and she's kind of looking over at me like, you said you wanted to do it at a movie theater. And I'm like, wait, what? Like, now? You want to do this now? You couldn't have picked a better movie at least, that afterwards we could enjoy the movie? The movie was really bad, by the way. But no, I'm sitting there going, wait, what? Seriously? Like, you're serious? You want to do this right now? She's like, yeah, let's do it. Come on. And I'm like, okay. So we start getting it on, man. I mean, it's like, fuck yeah, let's do this. And at one point, you know, like, she's got her pants down, my pants have come down, and we are in a position where no one can see us. Nobody can fucking see us, but we can see everybody. And again, there's no one in the theater, or so we thought. So we get down and dirty, we do our thing, and we're like, she got on top of me, it was fucking, fuck yeah. And I'm sitting there just enjoying the fuck out. I'm like, dude, fuck sleep, this is awesome. And we wound up doing it a couple times throughout the course of the entire movie. So, you know, badass. We didn't just do it once. So movie's coming to an end and we're getting ready to leave. She cleans up a little bit, I clean up, pull her, you know, we get her clothes back on. We didn't really take anything off, but we had to put our pants back on. And I go to stand up and I look around and I notice a head, and I'm like, oh motherfucker. Some old man had been sitting about 10 rows away from us, heard the whole fucking thing. Best and most embarrassing night of my life. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'll be back tomorrow with another one. Until next time, adios. I mean, I've told you guys about a buddy of mine that when he got the job interview, or he got the job at a place he works, he was drunk as fuck. And he also had just finished smoking a bowl. So, yeah. That would get him fired and probably arrested as well. So, I'll never admit to who that is. There's a couple other stories that I would love to share, but there's just a line I can't cross. And that's the only thing that sucks about some of the stories I have, is that I just can't share them publicly because it'll get someone in trouble. Either real trouble or more like, well,